One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on a team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's team. The Gators will put total leather and we'll get started. And he's coming out of the end zone. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So Duke's offense has the ball first today. And David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Nah, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense, and he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Biletnikoff Award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
Jackson gonna throw it. He'll take another shot here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Blue Devils will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So Florida's offense will go to work for the first time today. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, that can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
Quarterback on the keeper. Got room at the 35. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. Used the play fake, now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Gonna swing it on second down. Fires on the move. He's got it. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains and he's got it at the 34. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Off play action on first down. And that one's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Dawkins. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. Just does not like to be tackled, discarding guys and getting to the 21. And the Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line. This drive will open from the 15. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Across the 25, he's got room. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Right back to the well. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The pull and throw off the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Jackson will throw. Makes the grab. And the big gain. And they've got it on the 46. The Blue Devils are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have him staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun. Wants to pass. Makes the catch. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside the ACC today. Clemson made it look easy, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Tigers. One team will rise in the ACC standings while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's got his man. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Gators will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll keep it himself. creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Blue Devils can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Wide open spaces. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Duke. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Going right to work up top. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
The Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking deep. It's complete. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Gators will have it 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Turning it on. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And this is not the start this guy envisioned in this game. He's already thrown a pick 6 here in the 1st quarter, and now he takes a sack. You got to wonder if that pick 6 rattled him a little bit. And if he's out here now seeing ghosts, he's got to get to the sidelines. He's got to shake the cobwebs off. You got to be able to turn the page and have a short memory, because this thing is going in the wrong direction for their signal call.
Here's the heat. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. They're working that left side. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Gators decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Pulls and fires complete. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. The Blue Devils in a good... Jackson gonna throw it. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the missed connection on third down. And the Blue Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Pretty good job of running to get two there to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Blue Devils. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Power football with the run. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. And he throws another interception. His 3rd of the night. Not the biggest return, but he sets him up inside the red zone at the 19.
Man, that is picture-perfect cover 0. When I play cover 0, I'm bringing pressure, and that ball's going to come out. Look at the defense. Ready for that ball to come out of the quarterback's hand. Nice job breaking on the football and going and making the interception.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs and I'm in scoring position.
Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Absolutely center cut. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He'll do it himself. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. And this is going to be incomplete on third. And the Gators will punt it away on fourth down. Wants to bring it back. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Jackson will throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Takes the easy one to the back. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little...
Lots of running room. Touchdown, Duke. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Michigan has the lead right now, but unless Desmond Howard or Anthony Carter come running out of that tunnel, I'm not ready to say this one's over. They're up by 6 over Indiana.
Quick release by the QB.
It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The Gators line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Jackson gonna throw it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Touchdown, Blue Devils! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. And he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. The Gators with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
And the Gators will call on their punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Jackson will throw. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The Blue Devils line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Kick is in the air. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. They believe they can run right here. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. The Gators are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Gets the back moving. On 3rd down, going up top. Quick strike complete. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Gators will punt this one away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Working that left side now. He didn't quite make it to the sticks, and it'll bring up a 4th down from the 42. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And he rushes it right through the uprights. It's good from 59.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Here's the handoff. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the Gators moving quickly to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Just about had another one picked off. They have been way too reckless with the football, throwing it away 3 times already. From the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Looking downfield on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. Snagged out of the air. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The hand to the running back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He splits the uprights. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to our men in the swamp.
And the Blue Devils will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll open the second half with a run. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to it. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. And the Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Fires on the move. Got him downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. It's complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the tight end. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Offense facing 4th down.
Tries to get it on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
He's tackled.
Ready to fire from the pistol.
Result of the play.
Jackson going to throw it. Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Blue Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Leaves it with the back. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on first down. Snags it over the middle. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Gators can really attack on this 2nd and short. This time they'll go to the running game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. The Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll take it on the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Second down coming up.
Jackson will throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Chains keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Blue Devils send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
3rd down coming up.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Quickly complete. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. And the Gators will send out the punt unit. Wants to return it. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. The give to the back. Picks up the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Blue Devils getting set on 1st and 10. Jackson gonna throw it. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Motion from the back. To the air on 2nd down. Got his man on the outside. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Out of the gun, the give to the back. On the move at the 30. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Now the toss. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Now on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. And they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And you can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
The Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Gators are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
And the Gators will line up to punt it away. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. To the air, it's Jamison. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
And the Blue Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The give on the inside. Knocked off his feet. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
The Blue Devils decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. One man in the backfield, and he gets it.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th. Looking deep down the right side. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback. And DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The RPO, it's complete. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. He'll keep it himself. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Blue Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And some room to work. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
The Blue Devils with the 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Now the play fake. He's got an open man. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. From the shotgun, the inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking for a man. It's Jamison. Got his man on the right. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Quickly complete. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. This defense has forced a couple of 3rd downs, but they haven't been able to get off the field. Can they force the field goal attempt on 3rd and goal? Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. Never a doubt. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Oh, they're after him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
The Gators with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Leaves it with the running back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Sets up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They punted away on 4th down. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Pulls and fires complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Scanning the field, it's Jamison. Gets it to the back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Blue Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end, David.
Yeah, just try to keep fighting. Show your kids you're going to keep fighting. Keep throwing the football. Try to get some points up. Palmer, points have been at a premium. They haven't scored very much, but keep fighting, man.
Yeah, and just, try to find things to build off of for next week as well, right? I mean, it's all about continuing to improve week in and
he'll loft one deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They booted away on 4th down. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. Going to need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch with your coaches, and you're going to see the mess-ups and all the things you could have done better, but you got to learn from it. You got to get better. You got to grow, and that's how that works.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.